the first thing to understand. That there is no one to guide you, no one to tell you that you are progressing, no one to tell you that or encourage you. You have to stand completely alone in meditation. You understand what it means? And you can, and this light can only come to yourself when you understand or investigate into yourself what you are. That is self-awareness, to know what you are, not according to psychologists, not according to some philosophers, not according to the speaker, but to know, to be aware of your own nature, of your own structure, of your own thinking, feeling. Find out the whole structure of it. Therefore, self-knowing becomes extraordinarily important. Not the description, but the actually what is, what you are, not what you think you are, or what you think you should be, but what actually is going on. You know how difficult that is? Have you ever tried it? To be aware actually what is taking place inside the skin, as it were. Because we observe through the knowledge of the past, right? Through what you have acquired as an experience, or what you have gathered from another. With that knowledge you examine. Therefore, you are examining yourself from the background of the past. Therefore, you are not actually observing what is. So there must be freedom to observe. And then, in that observation, the whole structure and the nature of oneself begins to unroll. Very few people will tell you all this, because they have self-interest. They want to form organizations, groups. You follow the whole structure of that business. So to understand oneself, there must be observation. And that observation can only take place now. And the now is not the movement of the past which observes the now. See the difference? I can observe the now from the past, from my past conclusions, prejudices, hopes, fears, and all the rest of it, which is the observation from the past of the present, and think I am observing the now. But the observation of the now can only take place when there is no observer who is the past. You understand this? So observation of the now becomes extraordinarily important. Which, as we said the other day, the movement of the past meeting the present must end there. That is the now. But if you allow it to go on, then the now becomes the future. or the past, but never the actual now. I hope you understand all this. So, observation can only take place in the now, in the very doing of it. When you are angry, when you are greedy, to observe it as it is, which means not to condemn it, not to judge it, but to watch it and let it flower and disappear. You understand the beauty of it? Huh? You know? Oh, come on. We are accustomed to, or traditionally, we are educated to suppress or to move it in a certain direction. What we are saying is to observe your anger, greed, your sexual demands, whatever it is, and to observe without the past, so that the anger flowers and disappears, withers away. And when you do that, you will never be angry again. I don't know if you have ever done these things, but do it sometime, and you will discover it for yourself. To allow, through observation, in which there is no choice, just to observe your greed, your envy, your jealousy, whatever it be, and in the very observation of it, it is flowering and undergoing a radical change. The scientists are saying too that when you examine through a microscope, the very act of observation of the cell or what it undergoes a change. You understand this? The very observation without the background brings about a change. You understand? So, to be aware of oneself without any choice, as you observe, it undergoes a radical transformation. If there is no background, if there is no observer who is the background. You've got this somewhat? I've understood it, sir? Good, go at it. In doing that, obviously, authority has no place. The man who says, I know, I will do this or do that, that is out completely, forever. So there is no intermediary between your observation and truth. In doing that, one becomes a light to oneself. So that you don't ask anybody at any time how to do something. In the very doing, which is the observing, there is the act, there is the change.